Recently, there is a so-called NGO. It's not even an NGO. Because NGO stands for non-governmental organization. They are not non-governmental because they are funded by a federal budget, by a state. This so-called NGO produces reports claiming that the FDS and the VDP commit abuses. It went in here, it came out there. It's to tarnish your morale. It's to scare you, to prevent you from being able to fight. No. Moreover, we are going to file a complaint against this NGO because people need to understand something. What is happening to us here? It's true that they have manipulated part of our populations in the Sahel here, but they didn't have that kind of weaponry. What brought such significant weaponry into their ranks? It's Libya. Who destroyed Libya? It's this NGO, the same NGO that made false reports and gave them to those who wanted to create a rebellion so that people would intervene and overthrow Gaddafi. And the powder keg ended up being poured into the Sahel. These millions of lives that have been taken in the Sahel, we must file a complaint against this NGO because it is responsible for these false reports it made to support this thesis of attacking Libya. They have no moral lessons to give us. Look at the world. Let them go defend human rights all over the world first before coming here. We are fortunate to have similar situations. In this world, you voluntarily committed yourselves. There are countries where people are forcibly taken, killed. You leave or you die. Others, even while trying to flee, end up dying. They don't talk about human rights because these people see us as subhumans. They see us as slaves. That's how it is in their minds. They have never changed their mindset, but it's up to us to show them that we are not slaves and we will never accept this state of affairs. It should not affect your morale. In the history of the world, there have been wars. And during the Second World War, people organized themselves to defend all over the place. But there is a country that could not defend itself, which had to come and take our ancestors to go defend them. And today that same country wants to give us lessons. The pot calling the kettle black. No. You are the descendants of those same ancestors who went to defend others, who liberated the world from Nazism. Today you are fighting for your lands. These same individuals dare to create terms to tarnish you. We oppose this. We will never agree. Continue to defend your lands.
Being here in the country of the upright man is a dream come true. To President Traoré, the reincarnation of Thomas Sankara, President Traoré, who has led the struggle to complete the unfinished business that was started by our ancestors and our Pan-African leaders in 1963 when they created the Organization of African Unity. During that meeting, they demanded the creation of an Africa that spoke with one voice, an Africa that was united. That journey is yet to be finished. What is happening in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Niger, is just the beginning of a revolution that is way past due for Africa. Africa must unite, and Burkina Faso has shown us the way. They have opened the doors. They have shown us that the bully can be defeated. That no more shall we continue to give up our lunch. That we too need to eat. And therefore, there is no negotiating with the bully. The bully had to go, and Burkina Faso showed us how to do it. So, Mr. President, I bring you your children, descendants of the formerly enslaved. They have waited over 400 years to return the spirits of their ancestors back home to Africa. When the children of Africa were taken out of Africa as slaves, all they ever wanted to do was to come back home to Africa. Each and every one of them that you see, many of them are coming to Africa for the first time. They are bringing with them the spirits of their ancestors to put them to rest here in Burkina Faso. And that's mission number one. Mission number two, we have watched you, Mr. President. You stand for everything that we have hoped for in an African man. Courageous, fearless, and in their faces. France, unapologetically, you told France, pack your bags and go home. You, Mr. President, and the people of Burkina Faso have done it, and we have a responsibility to support you. You have over 300 million African diaspora who are looking up to you. We are here to show you that we are with you. We support you. We are behind you, and we will not let you down. Many of us were told, don't go to Burkina Faso. It's a war-torn country. Guns all over the street. Mr. President, we want you to know that the more they told us not to go to Burkina Faso, the more we ran to Burkina Faso. No one tells them not to go to Europe, to their countries of origin. Therefore, no one will tell us not to come home to Burkina Faso. So mission number two is to let you, Mr. President, know that you and the citizens of Burkina Faso have done all the heavy lifting. The least we can do is to support you. So we are here. Our third mission is to see what can we do, Mr. President, to play our part in building the Burkina Faso we want.
Like this man didn't open up 2 tomato processing plants. Like this man didn't make medical health care free for all, no matter what your state. How France and the US want to arrest Ibrahim Traore. Are you taking the piss? Like this man didn't kick France out of his country. Like this man didn't open up 2 tomato processing plants. Like this man didn't make medical health care free for all, no matter what your status is. And recently, over the last couple of days, made education free up until uni. And the dirty, stinking colonizers want to arrest him. Are we supposed to act like France didn't have its hands around Burkina Faso's throat for how long? And now we have a leader who's doing what no bumperclut cowardice African leader has done. And you want to arrest him on what charges? Listen, as a black people, if there's one thing we can all unite around the globe, it's because of this man, you understand? And he needs to be protected, all costs, spiritually, physically, mentally. He needs to be protected by every single one of us. They already tried to take his life 19 times, yeah? And it's clearly going up. So I suggest you start praying for this man, praying for his life, praying for his family, praying for his country. And to all of you cowardice African leaders, yeah, if they try and step to Traoré, you need to prove yourselves and try and protect him. Send military, send resources, send everything you can to make sure that he protects his country. That's what you should do. But we know how it goes already with you African leaders. You rather fatten up your pockets rather than look after your people. Some of you don't even deserve to be leaders, because if you're not even putting your life on the line for your people, for your country, what the hell are you doing trying to run it? You see how Ibrahim done it? And it only took him 18 bumperclot months. Yeah? And some of you have been leaders for over 20 years. Your people should spit in your face for the way you leaders left them high and dry and living in poverty and fattening up the pockets of the West. So come on, cowards. Show us what the heart of a lion is. Show us if you can live up to Ibrahim. Show us that you can rise to the occasion. Give us something, anything to be proud of.
Ogun may go kill the white people, since Africa matter not gonna let them live, Ogun may go kill them. I want to know something. You see this Ibrahim Traore, they're not gonna rest for Ibrahim Traore matter. They can never rest for Ibrahim matter. Like, hear me, so they make one beg now. The way they come now, they come with force. They want off that man, they want off and they want kill that man. And this man, they come with force. They make one beg you. Anything you know, so you believe on. Anything you know, so you believe on. Any God knows so you believe on. If you believe on Esago, if you believe on Ogun, if you believe on Oremila, anything you know, so you believe on. Anything you know, so you believe on. If you be Winshow, if you be Winsado, if you be native.com, when I use my power, when they protect this man. Before you pray, make sure you name for your prayer. What you believe on, we use what you believe on, they protect this man. But the white people, they don't go great, they be bad people. Who would they say the devil? They be the devil of this world, though. They want to use all means to make sure, see, it be like say you want to come off food for lie your mouth. Africa progress, now every day I pain, oh. So they will make sure they do everything to keep Africa for Africa Day. Yes, at this point now, may all African youth go march, go parade. Burkina Faso, you wanna make sure so una parade, una protest, una guard president steady, una guard Ibrahim steady. Muna guard Ibrahim Traore, muna guard that man steady. Muna protect that man at the house. So see, if they off that man, you go add the front of that person, you go rise. Because at the open will get here, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. Now only the open that will get for Africa, that be that one. The hope. If they off that man, go hard. If they off that man, go hard. Ogun, I'll continue to cause the white people at their land. Ogun, Ailala, Esago, Oromila, Ogun, but I go kill now. Since now say Africa matter no longer live. Una also una children they die for now. As I talk, I saw it go be.
Langley, I see that you are making waves on these social media streets. Okay, Burkina Faso people have sent me to give you a message. They said they are very, very happy with Captain Ibrahim Traore. They are very happy with him. They don't have a problem with him. They understand what you are trying to do, but they are very, very happy with Captain Ibrahim Traore and what he's doing for them. So I thought that I would send you this message in case there was some misunderstanding. Captain Ibrahim Traore also kind of understands why you throw him under the bus and it was you? Because when he took this mission to free his people, he knew that based on history and based on what the West have done to their leaders, including Thomas Sankara, he knew that they were going to send you. So we were aware that you were coming. I just want to give you a little tip and a little side note. It's not only Burkina people that are happy for him. In fact, the whole of Africa have sent me. Yes, this is a very risky thing you are doing. Look, Africans are very, very happy with Ibrahim Traore. Today is a hope of Africa. So I just thought that I would whisper this in your ear. That next time you go in front of your masters, I have a list of people that Africans have sent me to let you know that you can go after those people. But my brother, you know that in America we are second-class citizens. Why you for do that? And Captain Ibrahim Traore, the system that makes us 3/4 of a human being. Say, you know what I'm talking about. The system that makes us 3/4 of a human being. The only way we get out of it is if Africa unites. Okay? Right now, the Sahel people have united, and as Africans in America, African Americans, Black Americans, our respect is tied to the freedom of Africa. So, my brother, make you not do that. Next time, please call Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar Johnson, before you take this.
Indeed, Captain, they have absolutely no moral lessons to teach us. Captain Ibrahim Traore is passionate. He is knowledgeable, he is fit, and he's exactly the African leader we have been praying for all these years. Please, African leaders, please support him, protect him, please follow his footsteps, please speak with one voice, come together and speak with one voice against Westerners who are trying to colonize us again, who are trying to go into Africa and steal our resources, who are trying to divide us, who are trying to push us backwards. Please, 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 please. And to my fellow Africans, if we've not been paying attention, this is the time for us to pay attention and get involved. And also, if you have any comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you have answers to the questions that I asked previously, also drop them in the comment section. Thank you once again.
I think I know how we as Africans can help Ibrahim Traore and ensure that this is not just another one of the great leaders we've had try to start something and end, because we all want what he's doing. We all want that for all our countries. We all want to see a better world for ourselves here in Africa, in every country in Africa. So here's the thing. I spent most of my time looking at human behaviors, studying human behavior and how they associated with the different aspects of the matrix brought to play. When I say different aspects of the matrix, I mean social media, and by social media I mean media, television and all that, school and society and religion. I take most of my time to figure that out because I feel like that's what we all need to be focusing on if we need to create a different world for ourselves. Now, why is this important? Every time we have a leader in Africa who is actually making tremendous change in their country, there are always a couple of mishaps here and there, or misunderstanding, or like miscommunications that go down. What do I mean by this? The US and France are currently trying to take down Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, and we all know they cannot just get in there and just all over, because why? There's this thing they created after the World War. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Now they need to have a logical reason to infringe the rights of another country without the international getting involved. Now they look for one and they play us. Number one, we always hear the narrative that an African country cannot manage its resources. It needs help to manage its resources. My South African sisters, y'all are very too familiar with this statement being thrown around, because the apartheid and the white people in your country do say that a lot, that they're there because you people need help managing your finances, which you do not. Okay, now that's the first thing they're gonna do. They're gonna say there are resources that are being misused and we need help doing it. Number two, they're gonna turn him into a terrorist. They're gonna tell us how he's evil, how he's killing, he's shooting schools, and they might actually go an extra extent of putting people in that country to do those things so that that news can at least look realistic. They need to divide and conquer. So they're gonna divide the people and the leader and the rest of the world. So now you very privileged white people are gonna be sitting at home saying, oh my god, I need so much help, forgetting that y'all are having at home. But back to my point, these are two of the tactics they use. The number 3, if they do not succeed to do that, they will directly go for him. Now, how do I think we can change this? You see, we're in it's a new day, it's a new dawn, it's a new era. A lot of you are spiritual. I need every spiritual babes out there or man to give Ibrahim Traore just one layer of protection. And I know you know what I mean by that. If you protect your energy, I know you know what I mean by that. Everyone, just give him one layer of protection. And I believe we will avoid option number 3, where they will try to kill him in a car crash or a plane crash or everything else they do. Now we have 2 options in our way that we do not know how to get away, or you do not know, because I do. Now I'm gonna tell you. Here's what we have to do. We have to get loud. We have to get loud. We have to go on every possible social media and put out the information that Ibrahim Traore is a tremendous leader. He is doing such good work, and the only people who want him down are people who want to bring back slavery. And I know that sounds like very huge language, but it is very necessary. Because you need to understand, once they cannot do it diplomatically, they will do it as the savages they are. And they will try and turn us into slaves again. Understood? We have 2 simple assignments. Get loud on every social media platform ever, and show our eyes, ears, everything. We look at them. We make sure they know we are looking. Everyone has to have their eyes on them. Okay? And we need everyone who's inside Burkina Faso to start putting out photos and videos of the good work he's doing. We need to put out this into the press, into everywhere. Like, it has to be everywhere, that even when they try to start that propaganda, we can retaliate. Why do I say we? Because see, whatever is happening in Congo right now and in Burkina Faso could happen to all of us. Because each and every country in Africa has something that they offer. And in the tariff wars, you have seen they have done everything except mention where they actually get the raw materials for their things. It means one thing and one thing only. All these continents disagree on everything but agree on one thing, and that's the subjugation of Africa.
But my people, this guy called Ibrahim Traore is the best and the young president that Africa has ever had. Now, not say ever since we see they carry this guy as a president, he has been fighting injustice and fighting corruption over this country, over Africa as a whole. Now understand Africa, I mean, you know, since where he begin to do that thing, where they can't notice all these African presidents, they can't gather together, conspire against this guy. They won't carry this guy go down. They even say they won't buy him according to the thing we're seeing they happen now. Tomorrow being 38 now, so tomorrow being 38, many of him people now, they don't arrange together, they don't gather together, saying they go protest like for the good work where we say you don't do now. Waiting they talk, they go do rally for the good work where we say you don't do. But because of those things where we say in people they talk, many African presidents now they don't gather together. Not only African presidents, some British now they don't gather together to fight this guy where we say they try fight corruption for this Africa. Now no say see Africa as a whole, they know they like me, but that thing happen now. So we did that mentality is within us, and now only gonna if we carry that thing, and if we take that in our way, if we have person like Ibrahim Traore in this country called Nigeria for done better, because this guy you know one use I see any corruption at all now. So in they do a own thing, you know. Now we be saying now they hear me now. Now get anything we be saying I want talk on saying this matter we be saying they go on now. I'm gonna make you drop on, but inside comment section, and also if not today be on our first time here, you can like our video, make you share, make you subscribe. Thank you.